Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up again, just about ready to roll. And on the hill, the big righty, Garrett Cole. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
All right, ready to get underway. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. That's off the inside corner. And the home opener is underway. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Jose Ramirez. First pitch just misses. 1 out, base is empty. There's the strike at the knees. And a count 1-1. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Goldie. And that is that. Back here in New York, and on the mound today, Luis Ortiz. What do you look for here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bryce Terang, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And now 2-0.
No, that's a foul ball.
That's inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
That's a foul ball.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw safe. On the inside corner for called strike 3. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses.
That's the ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Arias throws to first in time. It's Aaron Judge now. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the back in the Bronx. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
The pitch.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Santana checks his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And a foul ball. Naylor will handle the catching duties in this one. Batting sixth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2018. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So in now for Cleveland, Jacob Young. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that'll do it. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Pitch in the dirt.
No strikes.
1-0. And it's into the gap. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And takes low for ball one. Second inning here, no score.
Ball.
The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first.
There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Jason Dominguez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Misses outside. And that's ball 2.
That's a ball. Full count.
Good job to fight that one off. Play at the plate. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. And yes, he offered at it. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Cut out and missed, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now here is Gabriel Arias. And there's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Fought off foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Terang over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Ortiz back to work. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. Brennan puts it away for the out. And there's one away. This is Bryce Terang. Walked his first time. Kwan sprinting after it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double. Bobby Witt Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Back to the mound. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Here comes Witt around third. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-zip.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. The run comes in from second. It's 3-zip.
Waste no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Judge stands at first with 1 out. Foul ball. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. Here is Goldschmidt. So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with the iconic shortstop Derek Jeter and the championships that the Yankees won while he was team captain. Just impressive, but no question about it. The history and all of the legacies of the New York Yankees players over the years is very dynamic.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW-Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Ramirez sends it to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Back now in the Bronx. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. Ball one there.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one down the line. No play. That's an infield single.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Man at first, Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
No balls, one strike.
This one high in the air to left center. Dominguez nabs it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. They say away. Man at first, one away. This one in the air. Donovan under it. And it's caught for the out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. Two outs. Runner takes off, knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the fourth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Manzardo. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. And it's 1-0. That gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one outside.
Ball.
1-1. Donovan at first, one gone. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much. Split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a big swing and a miss. Chris, you look at it.
0-2.
These are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
There's the strike.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's a ball.
That's off the mark, and it's a full count.
Full count.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
That's
And they're
ball 4.
all
Take
loaded
your
up.
base.
Here is Aaron Judge. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Strike 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot.
A swing and a miss. That here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. There's the strike.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Jacob Young digs in for the Guardians. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's outside.
That's outside.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Didn't go. Arias checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
Base knock right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Over to Goldie. That ends the inning. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Bellinger goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. just
No, that
missing
missed.
there.
That's a ball.
Now 1-2.
1-2.
Whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting.
Paul
First
Goldschmidt
baseman,
will
Paul
climb in.
Goldschmidt.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fastball
Ball
is outside. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting. Center
Here's
field.
the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching for the Guardians.
Close,
That
but
missed.
call
That's
the
a ball.
ball. Ball 1.
1-0.
Goldie over at first with 1 away. Young, long run into the gap. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Dominguez.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brennan. That is the inning. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hit in the air, right field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Will Brennan.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Clips the corner, and that's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in, 2 away. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge.
1-1. That's a ball.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Pulls that one foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The Yankees leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball still 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Cantillo back to work. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Kwan settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Inside and
That
hit him.
Better. Take your base.
Bobby Witt Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3.
Witt Jr.
This one smacked out to left center. And there's 2 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Ben Rice. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Out at second. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Now pitching.
Adrian Morejon gets the call from the pen.
50.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Dingler.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1-1.
And that one off the outside edge. And it's fouled away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 10.
One gone, runner at first.
Daniel.
And up next for Cleveland. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Man, safe at second, and that was not close. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
The
1
throw,
strike.
tag, and he's out. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day.
Pitching change here. Jonathan
Now pitching
Loaisiga.
for the New York Yankees.
Now a chance for Gabriel
Number 43.
Arias. And that one fouled off. Schneemann
Loaisiga.
off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt. Back for more from the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Ben Rice. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
The designated hitter, number
Aaron
99.
Judge at the
Aaron Judge. Now pitching for Cleveland.
swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Ball.
No balls.
Base
1
is
strike.
empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now
Ball.
it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, throws from his knees. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back in New York, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. Loisaca goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Adios, pelota. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the air, left field. Dominguez brings it in. One away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 gone. Kyle Manzardo will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Struck him out looking. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
That one
That's
missed.
A ball. That's inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Over to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next for New York, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
They get the force. Out number 3. Back at Yankee Stadium. And now Carlos Santana. Luke Weaver on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
3-2. Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Dylan Dingler digs in now. In the air, left side. Dominguez under it. Corrals it. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. So in now for Cleveland, Jacob Young. Swung on, belted. Chisholm, long run. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Out towards left center. Makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball. The Guardians down to their final strike. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The tying run at the plate. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. Cole with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.